Yes. Hello and good morning or a good evening, whatever time this will reach you. This is Emily Mwale. I took a sabbatical leave to develop the official classes, and now we'll be doing this more often. We'll be getting a little bit of tips here and there. I like before I was handling narcissism, especially when it comes to someone close in the family that could be suffering from this condition. It is a personality disorder whereby we all want good things. We all want to achieve an objective that is higher than us. But the difference is in the event that you are suffering from narcissism, it's different because you tend to be so vulnerable and empty inside, though you're doing everything to appear good, big, cute, handsome, and everything that you know you are not. You are living most likely a make believe. Your generosity is actually because you are trying to love bomb some people so that you can get them to be on your side. And when you are doing something charitable, like even if you to raise a foundation and say, I want to help people who are in this kind of situation. Like I was watching a character in a film, and he was actually at the forefront of helping girls that are vulnerable and bright. And this looked like a very noble gesture, only that it is actually for you, it makes you feel very, very good when you are doing this because you are validated in public and people seem to think you really are a very, very nice person. The thing and the challenge is that when does it become a problem? Because we have some nice people, they want to do good out there. But where does it become a problem? It becomes a problem the moment you, as a narcissistic personality person that needs help, you cannot afford to be ashamed. You cannot afford to be criticized. And when everything doesn't work in your favor, now you another person comes out. You find yourself to be afraid of abandonment by the kind of fake people that you've created around you. You are publicly so fond of that validation that comes with all the things that you're trying to do to please. Now, unlike the borderline, whereby they have been meant to have to prove themselves that they are worthy of the attention, they are worthy of being praised, this other type of person who could be your spouse, it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be your uncle that is doing very well. It could be in a high end office in the political scene. They would work so hard to get to the top because the most powerful they are, the better they feel. And if there's no power, it's not attractive. That's why a demotion could mean they lost that position of a public servant, either they were the minister of what and what, to be taken to another job that they didn't have that so much limelight because they like the cameras. That's why they will hold those cocktail parties. They will hold those meetings where all the cameras are focused on them. Now, if you are married to this person, you notice that the time any of these things is taken away from them, they become very disagreeable to be around. Why? If they are shamed as a member of staff because they were fired, because they were harassing other people, because of their grandiose, and the grandiose is a terminology where you just want to feel big and entitled to a point where you will do anything to downplay others, bully them literally. And you know you are, but something just can't, you can't stop yourself. But since you're afraid of losing that glory, when that changes, now sometimes you might reach to the next topic that I will talk about, which is actually the hitting rock bottom for a narcissist. This is something that is very difficult for them to handle, and you may notice a few things like anger outbursts. They will be complaining about everyone else going out to get them when these things happened. They will be complaining about how life is so unfair. When they have to do certain things in a certain way, they have to queue in a supermarket like others. They don't want to queue. They want everything to be expressed. They don't want to queue maybe if you're going to line up at the security social because everything has changed and maybe they have to receive handouts. They can't handle the shame of having to be with that kind of people because they are with celebrities, they are with big brands, they're with everything else that is good, the good job, the good title. And now this doesn't give that image. That is why they really, really suffer a lot. This comes from very, very far. Now, what if we stop there and then we continue in the next step where we'll talk about what it means to have a rock bottom fall of a narcissist. My name, once again, Emily Mwale, the Digits Mom, and I do other things too, but it's okay. See you on the next page. Okay, there we are. There we are again.